Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following confession that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a message that I received, and it reads like this. Hi, how are you? I got a tattoo when I was in grade 11. My brother, I do not even know where to start. My heart is beating so fast right now as I am about to share with you this confession, because I have heard that mermaid spirits, they are everywhere. They listen to their victims and they do not want their victims to get help. Any guy that has tried to assist me ends up proposing love to me, and it is caused by the mermaid spirit. I do not hope for that to happen to you, my brother. I am using a ghost account. My name, you will call me Nomsam. I am a South African woman, aged 36 years old. I stay here in Durban. I am tired of being invited to different weddings, being invited by some people that I went to school with, my younger cousins, whilst I am turning out to be this old woman who is not married. I wish to have a baby. I am alone. Even though I am alone, I can't have any man that can love me and that man not to have bad luck. Any guy that falls in love with me, the next thing that will happen, it is this sudden bad luck that will just come out of nowhere. Even the mermaid spirits, they will be showing me in the dreams that if you want this man to return back to normal, release him. I always hear a voice that says to me, release him. I have dated guys where I even see the ancestors of that man that I'll be dating, and then the ancestors will come to me and say, please release our son. Release our son. We know and we have already apologized to the water spirits that he dated a woman that he was not supposed to date. Please release him for us. So once you start to have those type of dreams, it gets so scary, like you won't even understand how scary it gets when you have dreams seeing these ancestors that will be visiting you at night. So, Brother Nashi, I want to give a warning to other young women. Please do not get into things that you do not even understand as a teenager. Otherwise, you will be haunted for the rest of your life. You will be lonely and you will be someone that belongs to the marine spirits, and you can't even control the marine spirits, unlike other marine spirits that give you money. As for these marine spirits, all that they bring into my life, it is chaos. When I date a guy, it started when I was only 17 in grade 11. You know how it is when you are young. I have tried to change the years, Bro Nash, because I'm scared that even people can recognize me if I tell you my real age. So do not mind if the dates do not match so well. I was a teenager. I wanted to show everyone that I was rebellious. I was a rebel. I would go with my friends to different clubs, we would drink at different taverns. So then we went to this other guy who was giving tattoos like at a cheaper price. This guy, he was a colored guy. He was very good with tattoos. He had dated one of my best friend. When I went there, I did not even think about it. That was when he showed us the pictures of the tattoos that he could put on us. And when I saw a picture of a beautiful fish, it was something that was so nice. And then I told that colored guy and I said, you can put this on my lower back. And the funny thing about it was that before all of this, I was someone that was not even into tattoos, but because of peer pressure, I ended up doing it because I said, it is just art. It really does not even matter at all. So my friends were the ones that pressurized me into doing something that I did not even want to do. So then we returned back home. When we returned back home, I did not even tell my parents. I would always make sure that I hide this tattoo, and my mom, she never saw that tattoo. Then I started to have dreams. I can say that After 3 months after having this tattoo, my dreams, they started changing. I started dreaming of the ocean, and I started to see myself swimming with people that I did not even know. Some were Indians, some were white people, some were black people, but these black women, yo, they were so beautiful with this hair that was very smooth and long. It was something that was amazing. So, Brother Nashi, I started to enjoy it. Those dreams that I was having, it reached a point in my life where I started to enjoy those dreams. When I was about to go to bed, I would be like, I wish that today that I am going to have this dream. Then there were days when I would meet up with even demons underneath the water that would chase me. I would meet up with mermaids that were men that would try to sleep with me by force. So when all of this was happening, I just thought that maybe I had a special gift because in the family we had a couple of my aunties that were sangomas from my mother's side. So I just thought that maybe I also had a gift, and I thought that I was special. I did not know that I had been initiated into a certain kind of Satanism that I had no idea about. So, Brother Nashi, as I grew older, I started working, became a professional woman without even realizing and knowing that I now belonged to the Satanic kingdom. I got my first car, got a beautiful job. I'm beautiful, but when it comes to marriage, it's like I can't get a man that is willing to settle with me. I was only dating South Africans. I even said, let me try to date foreign guys. Hey, they showed me flames. When you have bad luck with your beauty, even someone that is working in the construction industry, someone who is broke, he can break your heart in ways that you can't even explain. I once dated a Zim guy. I was even asking myself, is this guy bewitching me? Because I would go there to his place, I would see him with another woman. I would sit in my car and cry and wait for him to at least chase away that woman because he respected me. Then I would sleep with him, even though I knew that he had been sleeping with another girl maybe throughout the day, paying his rent, buying his food. That is how much desperate I would get. And I have been with so many guys. And I started to go to church when I noticed that there was something that was normal that was happening in my life. As I started to go to church, I can say that in the past 5 years only, I have seen and I have been prayed for by 8 different pastors. 3 were South Africans, other 5 were Nigerians, powerful men. But brother, not a single one of them has ever seen my back. I always wear modest clothes. I never show that tattoo. I am even embarrassed about it because I did it when I was a teenager. But every single one of them during prayer has stopped and pointed at me. They all say the same thing. Sister, there is a mark on you. I see a mermaid spirit that you are carrying on your back. This mermaid spirit is claiming you as its wife. This spirit has put a satanic marking on your body. It acts like a GPS for the kingdom of darkness. As long as that mark is on your body, as long as this marking is on you, dear sister, no man on earth will ever be allowed in the spiritual realm, even by God, to be married to you. If any man defies that rule that is there in the spiritual realm, the covenant that you did with the kingdom of darkness, that man will have so much bad luck. There is no prayer that can even make his life to be okay again, unless the day that you say that you do not love him and you remove him from your heart. All these prayers, they are not working. One Nigerian pastor even told me that I am married to a prince who is a mermaid, but a prince underneath the water. And this prince is very jealous. It is like a demonic prince who stays in the satanic kingdom. He sees me, anything that I do, he will be watching me. If I start to date a man, then this satanic prince, he comes and he starts to confuse that man. His financials will become so much chaotic that he won't be able to take good care of me. I have tried to pray, but there is nothing that is working. Just yesterday, when I found you on TikTok, I was also scrolling through TikTok. I'm someone that is now mixing. I know that other Christians will say that, how are you going to get delivered when you are mixing the things of God and the things of the devil? Because I am also consulting with different sangomas. So there is a South African sangoma who does live streams on TikTok. So I was also on that TikTok. Then this sangoma, she stopped and she looked into the camera as if she was looking at me. And then she said, there is a sister here that my ancestors are showing me. I see this sister clearly, but I see that she has the spirit of a mermaid that she is carrying on her back. But I want this sister to listen to me. This mermaid is not an African mermaid that will bless you. It is an evil mermaid. This is a jealous mermaid. And once you try to date someone, and once you belong to this mermaid, you are not even allowed to marry. It is the soul of an Indian, and that is the mermaid that this sangoma said was seeing, and this was what her ancestors were revealing to him. And this mermaid has been controlling my destiny. I dropped my phone because I felt someone knocking on my window. When I looked, I saw that there was a cat that was there, and it was at night when this happened. I nearly screamed and jumped out of the balcony when I went outside, when this cat started running away, because I do not have any cats. I even felt like I was being watched in my own bedroom. So these dreams, they are always scary. Sometimes I have nice dreams swimming with the fish in the ocean. Then there are dreams when I am being chased by evil mermaids, when I am underneath the ocean. This is what happens to me each and every time. Whenever I fall in love, whenever I try to love a man, it ends in chaos. This mermaid does not want me to be loved. This mermaid, it makes the men that I date to turn into monsters. I have dated guys that are calm, guys that are cool, but the moment that we sleep together, those guys, they turn into monsters, like psychos. I remember a guy that I dated 3 years ago. He was a perfect man, a business guy. He was very kind. But the moment that we started sleeping together, and when we started talking about meeting my parents for lobola, he changed. He became like a psycho. He was so jealous. He was always possessive. And when I would not pick up my phone in time, he would scream at me saying that I'm going to kill you if you are pitching on me. When I tried to dump him because he had hit me, because of his temper, he snapped, he grabbed me. I was at his house. It was late at night. It was on a rainy day. He tied my hands and he threw me into the boot of his car, and he started driving and driving, and finally he stopped and he started screaming at me, and he said, if I can't have you, no other guy is going to sleep with you. It is better that I burn you and I burn this car. When I wanted to report this guy to the police, I just heard a voice that said, it is not him, it is the mermaid spirit. He does not even know what he is doing right now. He is possessed. So, brother, that is my story right now. It just gives me a lot of sleepless nights. I don't know if I will ever be able to get out of this satanic kingdom. I am not benefiting. I want a husband. I want to get married. Is there any woman of God that can assist me? As I have told you before, that the problem that I have when a guy assists me, this man that will be trying to help me for real will end up being possessed by the spirit of the mermaid, and he will start to propose love to me. Once that happens, then I know that there is no help that is going to come, because the marine spirit would have already worked on that person, and then that person would not help me if it is a man of God. So I am avoiding to be prayed for by men of God because I do not want to be like a temptation to people that are just trying to live a normal life. If you know any woman of God who is willing to stand in front of me and who can fight against this marine spirit on my behalf, you can give them my other profile that I'm going to share with you, and I can speak with them. I am not willing to speak with men. I did not come here to look for a boyfriend, for I need to get my life sorted out first before I start thinking about men. I am tired of dating a guy that is having a good job, then after we would have dated, then that guy starts to suffer in life. I am tired. I just need to lead a normal life. When you post, please tell me. I'll be following through in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Let us try to speak with our dear sister in the comment section. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. So just having a tattoo, this is what has made these marine spirits to come after her. And let us try to speak with him in the comment section. I'll be back with another episode.